I told you stop saying action. Right? Listen, a lot of people gonna be watching this, right? And the people that's watching this, unfortunately, they're gonna be broke, right? They're gonna be watching this. I told my mama they ain't gonna have shit. And if they was like right here, they probably rob us. We wouldn't be. We would. I'm just keeping it real, guy. You know where we from? We
Right.
from St. Louis.
Facts.
It is crazy. A lot of
Facts.
people know you from St. Louis.
Right.
Ain't no rich people in St. Louis.
Not that I knew.
That's what they think, right? Listen, y'all know the streets unplugged. You know we gotta plug the streets in, because the streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. And today is the day before Christmas, and ain't no such thing as Christmas, but if it was, this is a special gift. That's what I got, mama.
Let's go. That's
this
right.
would be a gift that they can need, they can use, they can pass on to their kids, and
Facts.
kids. They do a whole lot of fucking, but they don't do a whole lot of getting money. That's what I'm on. Listen, for everybody watching this, I want you to introduce yourself. Let them know who you is. They see that thing shining, and that ain't no moissanite neither. That shit hit. No, for real, gang. That shit hit. Listen, let them know who you is and where you from, gang.
Your boy Don Kilam. I was born in Quincy, Illinois, but I was raised in the St. Louis area, man. I told him
Right.
parts where I was from in the hood.
Right.
Shout out to West Florissant and Pope.
Right.
North County.
Right.
Walnut Park. But, man, I teach financial literacy. I was homeless in St. Louis, man.
Right?
Yes.
You was homeless?
I sold plasma out there before.
Stop playing with me. You sold blood.
I sold plasma, man.
How the fuck you go from selling plasma to being a fucking millionaire? How the
I
fuck?
left St. Louis.
Right. So how did you get in the situation to end up selling plasma?
So I had a good paying job. I was cleaning carpets.
Right.
So I was making like $2,000 a week then. To me, that was a lot of money.
Right.
But I ended up suing the company and couldn't find nothing. I was depressed, so to speak. But yeah, it led me to West Florissant and Pope. My life was getting bad. Right. And I just started learning financial literacy, learning the real game.
Come on, gang, stop. You
The
left
real
a whole
game.
lot of point. How could you start learning financial literacy when you just broke? Who started telling it to you?
So like I told you, there was this shout out to the Heavens on Earth out there, HOEs, Heavens on Earth. There was a Heaven on Earth I ran into.
Hold up, the hoes?
Yeah, she had a crib.
Come on,
so
gang.
look, she had a spot. She let me rent it for a room for $100 a week.
The hoes.
The hoe did, yeah.
Oh
yep.
my God! Come on.
You know, if I got extra money, I'd sleep in her room.
Right.
But,
all right. Let's go.
That's how it worked.
Right.
But shit, I'm in there just learning this game. YouTube University. First of all, the information's out there.
Right.
But people ain't not watching the right information.
Right.
But when I started, I came across some information. I can't remember who it was. Then they incorporated their name.
Right.
They were like, think about Michael Jordan.
Right.
Think about Donald Trump.
Right.
Think about R. Kelly.
Right.
Them was all business. Them was names, but they're businesses.
Right.
And so I started looking into that, and it helped me get out of Fed cases, state cases. I've helped a lot of people just making my name like an LLC.
Right.
And then from there, I started learning trust and things of that, and then business credit.
Right.
Because with business, you don't even really need credit. They go off of cash flow.
Right.
What's your cash flow?
Right. So let's go back. Right. A lot of my viewers again, they broke. Right.
Right.
So, but they have things. They got Social Security numbers. They got birth certificates. They got all this stuff, but they don't know what it is. I heard you saying something. So we're gonna start back from the beginning.
Let's go.
Social Security number. What the fuck is that?
All right. Let's break it down.
Let's break it down.
So when you're born, let's start with the birth certificate.
Right.
Can we start there?
Let's start there.
Your name is a business.
Right.
So what Jay-Z says, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Your name, when it's spelled in all capitalized letters, is considered a business. The government has converted you into a business. So you got to think about it. Then we go to the Social Security number. It's
Right.
an actual public trust.
Right.
That's used for the government. It's public insurance that pays the government.
No.
When you go to court, well, who pays for the courts?
Who?
Your Social Security number.
Stop playing with me.
That's why they call you a trustee.
Oh my God.
Then you know when you're in jail, they say that you're a trustee.
Right.
So the government's really the trustees, and
Right.
you're the beneficiary of this trust.
Right.
But when you go to jail, they switch roles so they can get the bag.
Right. So listen, a lot of people when they get in your position, my position, they hide the information from the people. Or do they hide the information, or the people like, is it like too hard to do? Is it hard to get rich?
It's not hard to get rich, and they really don't want the melanated people to know this information. That's
Right.
why they, in the public education system, they don't teach you taxes.
Right.
They don't teach you true business at
Right.
all, or any financial literacy.
Right.
But when you understand that, when you get your utilities cut on, you know what I mean? A lot of people might not know that when they're poor, but whoever you're living with,
They don't
ask
know
them.
what when they poor.
They might not have their name in the. They might not have utility bill.
This in their kid's name.
Yeah, it's in their kids'
Yeah,
name.
come on,
But
gang,
they
you
need
know how
their
we do.
kids' social security number.
Okay.
So your social security number gets you utilities. Your social security number gets you that car. your house. So that's all tied to a public trust.
Right.
And you got, if you look up who owns the United States national debt, it's going to say the public. It's your Social Security trust number who owns the United States debt. And only a corporation can be bankrupt. A natural person can't be bankrupt. Think about our ancestors. Did they need money?
No.
They barter and trade.
Right.
So they barter and trading on your soul is what they're really bartering and trading on. Your soul is really tied to the Social Security number.
How that work?
So when you own something in your Social Security number, you can't pass it down to your kids. It goes. Your Social Security number dies with you.
It does.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you understand with the private trust,
Right.
we can hand this down to future generations.
Right. So how do you do that? How what is a trust, and how do the people get a trust?
All the trust is private agreements and private contract. That's what it truly is. But I like to do something. The first trust everybody should look up is like a 508c1a ministry trust. Every household is a church.
Right.
If you teach your kids religion, you pray with them, and then you have to feed them too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a business. Every household is a business. So I like to look at it as a ministry,
Right.
or unincorporated association. And you can look at these things as private families. If y'all can Google this, private law or family law is private law.
Right.
And a lot of people don't know that. So it's private families that actually created the government.
Right. But what if we broke? We ain't got no money to get no damn trust. How the fuck we get a trust with no money? I'm keeping it real. How the fuck we gonna do that?
Well, they're readily available you can look up go to scribe.com and find you a trust. Like they're free out there. Just Google you a regular trust. That's the first step. You know what I mean? That's the first step.
Right.
But so I started off. Let me just show you how I started off.
Right.
I
I
had
need to know
$400, okay?
400.
$400 because me and you were talking, and you have got funding before, correct? I don't want to put your personal.
Yeah,
business out there.
I let them know. Listen, if you're watching this, I got funding by using my YouTube, right? So I was making like $2,500 a month on YouTube, but it wasn't a lot. So I saved up 6 months of income statements. I showed it to somebody, and they gave me money to use in my business
Right.
today. Did you do something like that?
Yes. But I'm gonna tell you how I did this.
Right.
I was able to get business accounts though. So I had 5 different business accounts.
5.
You have to have business accounts.
It's a money hack.
It's a money hack.
Oh, shit.
Money hack.
Money hack.
I only had $400 now.
Money hack. Let's go.
So say I got $400 and I'm moving in and out of one account.
Right.
10 times. Looks like a $4,000 cash flow, right? Say I do that with 5 different businesses. Now I got a $20,000 cash flow. So now I can take these cash flows to the bank off $400. Now, if you're not set up right, you're gonna have a tax obligation.
Right.
But yeah. So be established correctly.
That's crazy.
But that's how I maneuvered. Yeah, that year I made $3.3 million.
3.3 million?
Yeah, the first year. That was 2020 during COVID.
Stop playing with me.
Nah, no lie.
Come on, gang.
No
So
cap.
how did you, that's like your method, or how did you come up with that? That's
Yes.
like,
So first I got one big loan. I got a loan for like $25,000. Then I just kept doing the same thing. It's called manufactured spending. Now, on the little loans, they really don't look into too much.
this nigga smart. Oh, he must
so-
be rich. I'm about to all my fuels rich.
Yeah, you
Come
get
on.
it. He
yeah,
gets
let's get it.
He in the game. That's why
Woo!
he wouldn't have understood this about 10 years ago.
Let's get him rich. Come on.
But so in the beginning, like the 25,000, they might not want to see too much. They
Right.
just want to see your statements.
Right.
But when you start getting bigger numbers, they want to see receipts and invoices. So make sure you have a receipt or invoice that match every transaction.
Right.
So for the viewers, if y'all did not catch this, get an account, get as much money as you can, but you can start off low.
Right.
And you take the same money and you move it in and out of accounts. You can go there, deposit it, pull it out. Go there, move it in between accounts. You can use Zelle, Cash App, whatever.
As long as it's going between all the
As long as
accounts.
it's moving between accounts, it looks like a cash flow.
Why the fuck I ain't do that?
But you get it now, though, don't
I
you?
swear to God, I just got it. I got 3 accounts right now.
Hey,
I swear to God, my mama.
Credit score was like 460, 420, something like that
Right.
when I first started.
That's the thing, right? So we're gonna jump to that. Like a lot of people out here, you taught them that. Now how do we listen? My mama, she put all the bills in my name. I swear, I ain't use none of that shit.
Right.
There was thousands of fucking dollars. Am I snitching? Well, folks get no fuck. She did it. My credit fucked up now. What can I do?
Hey, that's a great question, bro. And I got you, and I'll help you just so you can let them know it's
let 'em
real.
know.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
don't tell them.
No, you don't. No, I'm just saying I'll
Just
do it for
help me.
you.
Okay,
yeah,
how we do it?
But no, make your name a business, an LLC. First, middle, last name. Make it an LLC. This ain't no personal account. It's a business. That's how I play with them. Your name's a business already. Your name is considered a sole proprietorship. That's why they stamp the sole of your foot on the birth certificate. They own your soul now. A sole proprietorship means you're already trading in commerce. If you have a credit, you're already a sole proprietor. You don't have to do nothing special.
This nigga popping.
The birth certificate makes you property. Think about it. Are you 6 pounds 7 ounces, whatever's on your birth certificate, but you're identifying with it, right?
Right.
So the birth certificate, you're gonna catch this right here. It proves who your maker is in the game. You're not supposed to make a covenant outside of God. That's a covenant.
Right.
Now you was just fine. Now you got defined.
The fuck?
Yes.
Listen, this shit crazy. Like, so people watching this, if they in a fucked up situation, they can actually get out that fucked up situation, right?
Yes. If there's no victim, it's not a real crime. But I don't know what situation you're talking about.
I thought about money situation.
Oh,
like,
okay.
We're talking about victim of real crime.
Because I do. I'm really like a lawyer.
You a lawyer too?
Yeah, I got a law degree. And I went to Washington University.
So you can help people in the streets just riding around.
That's what I do. I'm an ordained minister because the Bible's a fact in the courtroom, right?
Right.
So I use the Bible against them.
Come on, use the Bible in court.
Think about it. You listen in the Bible. Ain't Jesus' words in red?
Right.
That means that's a living word. That's why everything's in black and white. Y'all walking with the dead.
Oh, stop playing. Gang, you are spitting some shit.
I got you, bro.
So hold on. So you use the Bible
as a
in
fact
court.
in the court. Yeah, because you think about it. What's the judge wearing? A morning robe? He's already a priest, brother. Think about it. It's all satanic, bro. It's the court system. They're already a 508c1a. That's what I brought up. They're already a ministry.
Right.
The government, under Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution, says that no state can impair against a private contract.
Right.
So this is the Social Security trust and the birth certificate is a contract. That's why the government can't come in and save you.
Stop
As long as
playing.
they not hurting nobody, they can't interfere with those contracts.
Right.
Anytime you sign something with the government, you're giving up rights, period.
You're giving up rights. So every time you sign something, you're giving up rights.
Yep. And I'm going to take it even a step further.
Right, let's go.
So your jacket, that's a black jacket, right?
Black.
Black's the adjective and jacket's the noun, right?
Right.
So anytime you claim you're black, you're not even a noun no more. They own that word.
Come on, gang. Stop
Yeah.
playing with me. So where do you pick up this information? Because a lot of people, we in the trenches. You from St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis.
You right.
They don't talk about this shit in St. Louis. How did you get your information? I got mine from the stars.
So yeah, I talked to God, then definitely was talking to God. I went to the feds, got across the moors.
Right.
And then I started just building like that with the Moors.
Right. More science tip, but that's science, right?
Yeah, that's science.
That's right.
But you're going to get it in solitude, though. Like you said, you talk to God. You want to meditate. I believe prayers are asking God for something, and meditation is how you receive your answers. That's how you get those downloads.
Yeah, I 100% believe that. So now when it come to getting rich and making money, I imagine getting all this money, did you lose money like trying to do this stuff? Or is it a way you can lose? Or
So there's a lot of gurus
you ever been
on
broke,
the internet.
nigga?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
yes.
let's talk about it.
Even as Don Kilam, I done fucked up and just made some bad investments.
As the millionaire, you been broke?
Yeah. But I always bounce back in a day or two. So
In it. Huh?
Yeah, in about a day or two.
Come on,
so first
gang.
of all, you got to
hold up, no, hold up, hold the fuck up. You bounce back in like a day or two.
So first of all, I don't do this anymore. I just want to throw that out there. But I just started paying bills.
Right.
So I'm building bigger credit lines and stuff like that. But I wasn't paying shit.
So how do you go without paying bills?
I mean, all real money's gold and silver. So everything's a contract. Like I said, prove that's me. A corporation, corpse means dead body. Action means action. So you're bringing the dead body to life. You have the right to face your accuser. You cannot tell. I don't owe Bank of America. Show me Bank of America. Tell Bank of America come holler at me, and then I'll gladly pay Bank of America.
Right, but Bank of America can't come see you.
You know what I mean?
You would gladly pay them.
I'll gladly pay them.
But they can't come see
So
you.
when
though.
people call me on the phone, they'll be like, the government named Jeffrey. I'll be like, Jeffrey, I'm looking for him too. He owe me some money too. But I'll be like, are you saying that I owe you? Or you're the representation of the debt? Because I'm going to put your name on this lawsuit.
Oh.
Hey, Doug, I owe you,
You going crazy. So we talking about credit. So you say you pay your bills now.
Yeah,
so
I do.
how and why did that start?
Make sure you got a cash flow and to stay honorable. And the reason being, I'm doing it under business accounts.
Right.
And if I pay they're gonna give me a bigger line of credit next. And so I didn't really have no intentions on what I was doing.
Right.
And now, so like y'all working on reality TV shows and stuff.
Right.
I'm not gonna give too much away, but that would be an investment. You know what I mean? Now I got a plan to recoup my money. Back then, I'm just getting high, kicking it, traveling in the United States, just
Getting all this money?
Yeah. I was just kicking it. And
Right.
like I said, I had a fetish for hoes, man. Like when I first became Don Kilam, I never been around like bad bitches. We from St. Louis,
Right.
man.
Ain't no bad bitches in St. Louis.
Nah.
Ain't no. I want to tell people that like, oh, no.
Kamora Lee, that's it.
There ain't no bad bitches in St. Louis. So I imagine when you get your first million. I know when I got my first million, I fucked it up fast.
Yeah,
Fast I got it, I fucked it up.
That 3.3, I didn't even know I had till the bookkeeper told me. They're like, you went through, yeah, the bookkeeper told me.
A bookkeeper tell you went through 3.3 million?
3.3 billion this year,
So what was the life like going to 3.3 million?
It really wasn't different, but I was staying in like 5-star hotels and shit like that.
Hold on, stop.
In 5-star restaurants.
You stay dissing my people, gang. You said it really wasn't different. You said you come back in a
You saw
day.
this.
I'm just saying, it's just the life though, no, so it really wasn't different.
But and then having a platform.
Right.
Having a platform, so I can help a lot of people do a lot of different things. So my price changes based on how good I'm doing in life. I'm just being honest. Like that's how I fluctuate. If I'm doing good right now, the prices be down. Like consoles right now, $500, but I go up to $2,000 an hour sometimes.
An hour?
An hour, because this is life-changing information. I can get you out of a situation. If there's no victim on a case, I can get you out and get you paid on that court case because there's something called, look this up, asset-backed securities. It's called securitization. Every credit card company does the same thing as the courthouses. So every note that you sign gets securitized, and they're trading on this on Wall Street.
Right. That's great. This nigga, listen, if you're watching this, I think that everybody watching this is no reason you should go into the mall thinking broke. Because this man went from St. Louis to 3.5 million, blew it up, and then came back.
And that's every year, though. So, like, I go through money. I was taking care of a lot of people.
You steady doing it.
But look, so let's go to the spiritual side, though.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm sure you do affirmations.
I'm gonna say this. A lot of people always want to say, I'm rich in the spirit, and you broke right now. I want to tell you that's impossible because if you were rich in the spirit on the inside, it's going to show on the outside.
I'm going to tell you right now, as melanated people, your ancestors was rich. So you're not talking to the right ancestors if you ain't got no money.
Right.
So talk to the royal ancestors. You were royalty.
Right.
Period. And that's why I'm cold now for studying history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing where I come from.
Right. So let us know. A lot of people know. Listen, one thing you just said that you got me all the way. You got me feeling like myself again because like I love money. They say you can't love money, but listen, it's the fact that I love money, but I use money as a tool. Right. A lot of people. Right. I don't worship it. Right. It's a tool for me, and it's a very good tool. It can help me through war, and it can keep me out of war.
Facts.
Right. I just know that money is like the biggest spiritual tool right now in this plane of existence, I believe. Right? Because like I was just talking to big homie CC, he told me that it's crazy. We're gonna release this shit later this week, but he said that he went to rescue some people and only thing they wanted was some bags of rice.
Right, I see. I was listening to y'all.
Yeah.
That was deep.
That's kind of crazy.
So that's our ancestors, they didn't use money. That's how they barter and trade.
Right.
You know, if you got rice or whatever it may be. And we were supposed to have gold and silver, and we don't no longer have that. Right. And I'm gonna break this down. The dollar sign is ISIS, ISIS. That's why they didn't. Bill Clinton didn't get kicked out of office because he said, "What depends on what your definition of is." And he was talking about the dollar. All it is a so the dollar. So look, so first of all, money is moon. It comes from the moon.
Right.
So it's given. It's a feminine energy. But it's a promissory note from the Federal Reserve banks. That's backed by nothing. It's backed by nothing. They're able to print it as soon as you fill out an application for a car or something like that.
Right. Is there a reason why now that if we owe all these countries, we got all this money, why not just pay them with this fake ass money? Would they not accept it?
Right. And that's what it's going to. They're not accepting it no more.
They're not accepting it. Because this is what I heard in 1971. One of our presidents, and y'all know who he was, Nixon. He came up with something. And the reason why he came up with something was because of this. People was taking, well, not people, other countries was taking American money and turning it in and getting all our gold and taking it from us, right? A lot of people don't know, right? But listen, how do you, right? 'Cause we understand, how do you remain rich? Like, we've been through a lot of recessions, been a whole bunch of bullshit, a lot of ups and downs. How do you stay afloat?
So me, now that I know this game, the main thing is it's called tax credits.
Right.
So when you make your name a business, and then I like to create a family trust. The family trust is the one filing everything with the IRS.
Right.
So if you look up education tax credits, if people invest in you or call or anything, they can get all that money back.
Right.
So y'all can look this up. If you have a mortgage, you're supposed to be getting interest back on that. Yeah, listen, any loan, anything that you're doing in commerce, you can file taxes on. This is why they don't teach you taxes in school. It's called tax credits.
Right.
Now with the ministry trust, we don't never have to pay an income tax. Only time we have to file anything with the IRS is when they owe us something.
Stop playing on me like the church or something.
Yes, 508c1a, yes, or any type of club. So we can pretty much say what we want on your platform, right?
So we ain't control here.
Freemasons are unincorporated association.
Yeah, I'm a Freemason.
KKKs are unincorporated association.
Yeah, I ain't KKK.
Cool color kids. Cool color.
Yeah, I like them.
But no, so Jehovah Witnesses, the Mormons, these are all. Y'all can look up how much the Amish are worth. They're worth billions.
Right.
They don't use dollars. They don't use the banking system. You dig what I'm saying? They're operating under private trust.
So what do they use? Same thing.
So they can use collateral and go get some money.
Right.
They own their own land.
Right. That's crazy. A lot of people don't own their own land. A lot of people don't own their own house in America.
Right. When you have a mortgage, you do not own your own house.
Come on, explain that. Explain that to me.
So first of all, if you owned it, when you quit paying, well, they can come take it for you. What you need to own is the land. Because therefore they can't foreclose on the property.
Man, I've been saying this for a long time. People thought I was capping. Now break this shit down. I know you charge a lot for this, so they don't understand what they get for free right now. They don't get what they get for free.
So first of all, break down the words, because English, you're not from England, but y'all using English words, and it changes over time. We don't speak thou shall nots no more.
Oh.
So spelling is truly spell casting.
Right.
But mort means death. It's a death pledge.
Right.
Mortgage means a death pledge. It's a pledge to the dead. So what they're doing is it's an agreement on the property. And then it's called an MBS, mortgage-backed security. So every time you're actually paying your mortgage, when it gets approved with your Social Security number, that means you own the land automatically.
Right.
And then it's paid for by the bank automatically when you get approved. And you sign some agreements to pay back the bank, which is not lawful because nobody put anything up except you.
Right.
I hope that makes sense for everybody.
It make a lot of sense.
When you make your monthly mortgage payment, you're a private investor into the security. When
Right.
you got securitized, now you're just paying brokers.
Right. Listen, if you're watching this, I just want to iterate thus far, right? He began to tell you, right? He started with $400, right?
Yeah.
He had several accounts, right? He deposited the $400 between all them accounts. He created a cash flow. After he created that cash flow, he then took that income statement and got him more capital and repeat.
That's it.
Until he made $3.5 million in 1 year.
In 1 year.
So right now, if you got $400 and I know you want to go buy them kids stuff for this fake ass Christmas, stop now.
Facts.
Stop now. Hit up this man, create 4 accounts, and get rich in a year. Right?
That's
Stop
it.
playing on me.
It gets deeper than that, though.
Let's go deeper. Let's go.
So now you understand that we can create many businesses we want, right?
Right.
So who's the one who gives you credit? Ain't it a business? So
Right.
now you can start furnishing data for your own name and jump your credit score.
Come on. Whoa. Stop. Well, back up. How you do that?
So you just look up data furnishing. You know what I'm saying? There's
Like
programs.
buying furniture for your...
No, furnishing.
Oh.
So you're putting the information in the system it's called your straw man name is what they call
Right.
it. But that government name, that Social Security number, your businesses can now give it credit.
Right.
Does that make sense?
It make a lot of
So you
sense.
can open up trade lines with your businesses.
Right. He don't think I'm following, but I just repeated everything he just
sure.
said.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
Listen, I repeated everything he just said while he said it. So I'm telling you, you can learn if you train your mind to learn. I haven't forgotten nothing that he said, right? Because I'm listening, I'm paying attention, I'm learning. Because listen, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of times we don't understand 2 things in life. You are who you hang around, right?
Facts.
And right now, we all got a chance. You got a chance. Listen, I've never been around a millionaire before. I was the only one. Right, where I come from is no other ones, right? Just to be around you, just to breathe that energy, it feel good. But listen, how do you survive knowing that you got millions of dollars and people have nothing? What do you do to kind of like cope with that? I just smoke this weed.
I just want you to know, like, I stay around wealthy people now. Like,
Right.
I do not like. When I went to Detroit and just started crying. Like,
Right.
Get me out of here.
You gotta get up out of there.
You gotta get me up. I was there for 2 months though, but it was like. It was sad. So birds of a feather flock together.
Right.
Before I knew nothing, literally, I'm homeless. Bro, I'm getting Goodwill suits on and just going to real estate meetings and stuff in the country club. Don't know shit. And really learn stuff in real estate. So I'm gonna break this down. When you get approved for a mortgage, you already own the land. So if you put a land trust and get the allodial title for the land, they can never foreclose on that property.
What the fuck was you when I needed you? I'm glad you're here now. Listen, if you're watching this, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, because he's giving some good game. And y'all know I don't believe in that shit. I'm only saying it because I'm being nice. And I don't want to be the Grinch to steal away your happy Christmas and tell you that you a slave and everything you doing is wrong. I wouldn't do that to you. I love you. Listen, no, we here, and I'm glad you're here, gang. Listen, I love sitting down with you because, like, one thing you taught me that is really good to use your awareness. You went in places unaware and you received information and then was able to duplicate it.
Right.
Right? So how does that work? Like, was you like, how can I say this? I want to say this in like a good way. Well, no, we ain't good. How did the old friends treat you when you started acting different?
Man, so everybody's gonna switch up against you, and nobody's gonna believe in your vision.
Right.
That's why they're stuck there, anyways. Like,
Right.
there's levels to everything. So even when you get your new friends, you might outgrow some of them.
Right.
So just keep leveling up. But yeah, people gonna treat you different, and then when they start seeing you being successful, they're gonna be like, hit the Cash App, bro. What's up? They be like people hit me up and talk about, I don't even have a Cash App, just so motherfuckers can't ask me.
Right. Listen, I see you shining. You got the Versace shades. You got all this shit. I'm keeping it real, right?
Johnny Dang did the grill.
Yeah, right. I mean, you still I'm just gonna say it. You still look like a nigga. You still look black. I'm just keeping it real, gang. Like, you still look like the same nigga that was over there. Like, how did you not lose yourself in all of this, right? Because I mean, you around millionaires. You're around people that, of course, don't look like you. How do you remain you through all that?
You gotta know God. Like, so my higher power led me here. I got a tattoo right here that say faith over fear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Show it to the camera. Faith over fear. So when I started learning how to walk by faith, not by sight, because what's done in the dark gonna come out to light anyway. So that's how I know a lot of people playing with themselves. Because that's what you're doing in the dark. Now you out here playing with yourself.
Stop playing with me.
Shoot, I turned off the porn and turned on business. You
Right.
feel me? That's what you're gonna have to do. You gotta learn how to transmute that energy correctly.
Right. Listen, for my people that's watching this, I want them to get a chance, right? Listen, I want to give a chance to ask you questions. I asked you some questions, right? But I want my viewers to get a chance to ask you questions, right? Because, like, I know you charge a lot, but listen, answer these questions to me for free.
I got you.
Listen, so if you're watching this right now, before we finish this and get into the rest of this beautiful episode, you can ask the questions. Hurry the fuck up. No, for real. Hurry up and ask y'all damn questions. I don't really want to do this for real, because I know y'all ain't going to use the information right. Y'all don't never read the questions, nigga. What questions you see? Look at that. They're going to ask questions. What you mean ain't no questions? There's always questions. It's a question. You don't see a question, you fire. If you don't see a question, invent one. Don't make me like ain't nobody watching. We got the Don in here. It better be a question. Y'all better ask a question. They ain't gonna, y'all gonna fuck with y'all. Oh, there we go. They laughing. No, don't laugh. Ask a question. See, they do that sometimes. Like, they scared to ask questions. They gonna think they sound too stupid. I'm free, but ain't no stupid question.
Like that for real.
Ain't no stupid question. What he say, man? You scammed? What he say? Oh yeah, who you scammed? They want to know that.
I ain't scammed nobody, man.
What? Do it hurt you when people say you look like a scammer or you are scammed?
I mean,
that's what they ask. Are they gonna get scammed?
I've had that come up. Like, I've had some people do videos and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit made me famous for real.
Right. It's a lot of people you be around famous. I know one person you be around him. He was going through a lot of tax troubles, a lot of different type of troubles, a lot of different type of things. But I know from you, I never seen nothing bad on you. Everything I seen on you was like cool and fly gang. It was always you doing what you do. So and if I did see it, it didn't register like it was you, because like I felt your energy before I met you. Right now, for real, like, you giving out games you don't gotta give. You doing shit you don't gotta do.
I started off in the hood helping people with, like, weed cases and shit.
Right.
And then that's what led me to celebrities.
What's that? You ain't reading the question, you dumb ass. I can read it before you. I thought I told you to read the question. I'm sorry, my fault. No, yo, don't let me talk. Read the question. My fault. I'm professional.
I just got 20K line of credit with the Navy. What do I do with it?
Give it to me. Tell them to me.
Right.
Donate.
I'll let your boy.
Donate.
Nah, I would put it in a trust and then use that trust to, get some collateral with another bank. A bank will match that. And then open up a life insurance policy and then get another loan from that.
Do me a favor. They just got this. Now, I want you to do this for me because, like, I know you ain't going to do it. I know I paid $10,000 for my trust. But that's one of my fans. Get their email and do their trust form for free. They got
got
their money.
you.
No, I'm free. Do that for me. Listen, put your email in the comments. We finna get your email, and we're going to make you a trust for free. And listen, Merry Christmas. And this I paid $10,000 for this. I can cry right now because he said yes, and I'm going to make sure he do it. Right? You just got you a free trust because you got that line of credit, but follow and do what he tell you to do. Exactly how he tell you to do it.
Then drop that testimonial.
Right?
How do you get an LLC started?
Nah, no more free shit. We gave up too much free shit. We got to start.
I got you, though.
Oh, go ahead.
So look, if y'all don't know how to actually do a business, I'm gonna give y'all some game right now. You can get something called a registered agent. Go to northwestregisteredagent.com or just look up Northwest Registered Agent, and they'll open you up a LLC for free. Now, there's a certain way you want to do it. So when you make your name a business, you want it to be single member. So you got member managed LLCs and you got manager managed. Then you want to have a holding company in one of the 5 charge and order protection states. That's Nevada, Wyoming, Delaware, South Dakota, and Alaska. And then you want to be the manager of that. That one's manager managed. And then the holding company is going to be the single member of your operating company, which will be your name or any business that you're doing in the state that you're in.
Right. And that's crazy. You just learn how to make an LLC for free for shit, because you ain't going to do it. If you had to ask how to do it, you ain't going to do it, because the LLC the easiest thing to do. I'm just keeping it real. You asking stupid stuff. Y'all got to ask some real questions. Like, listen, I'm going to say this, right? For everybody that's watching this, I'm pretty sure that they envious and they jealous of you right now. They jealous of me. They jealous of you. They live with a lot of envy. Can you get rich with all that envy in your body? Is that possible?
Yeah, but you might not like your life, though. 'Cause I just like your emotions is your indicator of life. So if you wake up pissed off, you're going to have a fucked up day. You wake up prosperous, focused on, I do affirmations.
Right.
So this is why I always know my dollar coming back. So we don't spend, we circulate.
Right.
So every dollar I circulate comes back to me multiplied.
Right.
In a never-ending cycle of increase and enjoyment. And I just want y'all to know, in the beginning was the word, and the word was God. So they'd say money talks. So start using affirmations, waking up doing affirmations.
Explain to what affirmations is. They don't know what the fuck that word is. They can't understand that word.
So
That word too big.
It's like self-talk, man. Get your self-talk. What you gonna do for the? I like to do it morning, noon, and night. When you first wake up, set your alarm 3 in the morning because your brain's on a different wavelength. If you can do that and get straight to some affirmations. But Google affirmations, look in ChatGPT. And then make a bucket list. So my life did change in St. Louis. I made a bucket list. They said write down 100 things you want to do before you die, and I'd be damned if I didn't mark everything off the list and how to get to a new list.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. You can make a bucket list or a fuck it list. I call it a fuck it list because you can run around and hit everything you want to hit. No, I'm keeping it real, right?
You
Now,
smacked them.
you said you had a problem when you first got wealthy with women. So is it a problem of messing up money? Because a lot of people fuck up money and they stop. Is it a problem?
I believe because we wasn't taught anything, and it's like a addiction, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of spoke on that. You said you stopped it though.
Right.
But you know, I'm still there. And to me, it's like a form of magic. Like,
Right.
cause I remember the first time I bought Versace, bro. I went to the store and just stood there and stared at it.
Right.
And went back the second day, and the third day I was able to get it.
You know, the crazy thing about me, the first time I bought something really expensive, it felt so good to me, I had to give other people the experience. So I went to the hood and grabbed niggas,
hard.
and I took them, and I was buying the shit from them. You can ask them, like, all the homies tell you, I was buying the shit from them, putting them on their first flights and shit. And then that shit felt good, but then that shit became a drag. I did that shit for years.
It does.
Years,
It does.
and years.
I did the same thing with my people, put them on private jets and stuff.
Right.
I can give everybody a private jet hack too. You want me to give them that?
They give them that private jet.
Hey,
I need that my damn self.
Download the app XO. I had 8 people on there. I paid $300 per ticket.
Stop playing on me.
Promise you.
You the go.
XO. Download the app. Get the membership. Don't be cheap. Look, I know y'all might not have it, but it's $600 a year for a membership. But I'm telling you, you're gonna get those cheap prices. And if you're a hustler, you know how to juke it. That's all I'm gonna say.
And you can always get on, on the flights and shit.
Yeah, it's just certain. It'll pop up on their sales for certain cities.
Yeah.
They need to fill up the seats.
Right, and then you gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm talking about you get to pop champagne, boy, eat food, all that, man.
Stop playing on me.
I done met so many motherfuckers on that. Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you got to experience a lot of shit in life. A lot of people we come from St. Louis.
Right.
They never get a chance
Right, at all.
experience that.
They don't
shit.
lead a block.
Right. So how do the people that been wealthy for a long time treat people like you when they come around? You accept it?
It's the people that know me.
Right.
Like I'm known in a lot of places now.
Right.
But at first I
Nigga,
wasn't.
you know, you famous as shit. Nigga.
But I'm gonna tell y'all what I did, man. I'll give you some game, bro.
Right. Let's get it.
Like I got something booked tonight if y'all want to go.
Right.
But man, I literally worked hard to make motherfuckers know me.
Right.
I introduced myself with the Instagram, nothing else. Which they shut my last one down. It was at 330,000 followers. I was
Right.
pissed. Talking about Kamala. But well, I used to hire paparazzi, all that shit. Nigga.
Right?
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Nah, they out there.
They
you can
out
hire,
there?
You can hire paparazzi. Yeah.
And
I used to pop up the restaurants. I pay for the whole paparazzi.
Right.
It's just me I ain't got no team, nothing. When I first go out, it was just me. I'm doing this shit. The motherfuckers used to be like, I like how you move.
When they see the paparazzi, they make everybody want to grab their phone. Like,
Yeah,
who the fuck is this?
yeah. Who the fuck is this dude? Yeah. But motherfuckers was like, I like how you move. But the
I
first
like that.
celeb I ever hung out with was Winky Wright, a famous boxer, Hall
Right.
of Fame boxer. He's the one that really got linked me into Hollywood for real.
So how you meet him and how that relationship?
He
kick
came to
off?
one of my events. I didn't know who he was, but I knew he had some money. They rocked some Rolexes, came through, and Range Rovers and stuff.
Right.
So I knew they was caked up. I'm building with him for like a month and a half.
Right.
We're going out to eat and shit. People want to take pictures. I do not know who this dude is. So I just asked him, but I'm admiring him.
Right.
And he was like, I'm a boxer. And I Googled him and found out. Yeah.
But he's
And
a
right
man.
after that happened, it started happening to me.
So I bet you meet a lot of celebrities that just fresh in the money and come to you to try to figure out what to do with their money.
Yep, that's it.
How did that work?
I help them for free.
Right.
I help celebrities for free because as long as they're going to link me to somebody.
Right.
Always, guaranteed.
Right. So how's that when they come around you notice that like, cause me, I know when you walked up here, I was like, I was a fan. You know, like,
that was lit.
Like when you see niggas like, cause like if y'all watching this, it's kind of crazy. Like so
It
it's
happens
kinda,
more than you think, though.
yeah. So it's like when you follow money gonna take you on a certain path, and that certain path is always gonna lead you to you. I mean, I swear,
Damn,
like
that's deep.
I'm keeping it real. Like if you're on a money path trying to go from one level to another, the level, you know how they said, no disrespect to you or to what you do. You know how they said back in the days that Diddy controlled the way to like the industry and the way
Right.
it's like kind of like that when it comes to like what you do because like it's like a level you can get to and you at that level that people understand that this is where I need to be. Like there's
Right.
no further comparisons beyond what you do, right? I mean, not for us, right? And that's good. So how do you get all that and keep all that knowing that without letting it get to your head?
Because I put God first.
Right.
Like, whatever you call God, I believe source goes by many names. And I tell people usually when they first would start watching me before I start anything, bring whoever you call God, bring them down with you right now. Because we need to have understanding right now. This is a meaning of the minds, this is a meaning of spirit. You know, and wherever the spirit is, that controls the mind. Wherever the mind is, that's going to control your body. So I believe everything starts in the thought realm first. All these buildings, all these contracts, anything on the earth was created in the spirit and the mind first before
Right.
it's brought down to physical flex. So you need to go straight to the source.
Right.
And I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Got
I'm
to.
gonna always make money because I help melanated people.
Right.
They're not minorities.
Right.
Look how much the dollar is worth in the black community.
Right.
I
How
only
much is it
help-
worth?
I only billions. I'm getting a cut of it. I
Right.
know. So
Right.
I just keep it in 100. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right. So that's like kind of like crazy. But for like the people watching this, they probably ain't probably gonna watch this shit, get all this information, think they got it, never tried, right? What do you do?
I think I think at the very least, what you should do is make your name a business though, and learn how to become a private family and learn how to have a nationality. Black is not a nationality.
Explain to them about that. What you mean black is not a nationality?
So the easiest way I can make it make sense: where do Chinese people come from? China.
China.
Where do Japanese people come from? Japan.
Japan.
All right. So where do black people come from?
Africa.
Nah, we was already here first and foremost. When you look everything up,
Oh, okay.
but they say Indians was here, right?
Right.
But where's India? In Southeast Asia. So they already got you confused right here. Your people was already here. That's what I was taught.
Right.
Know what I mean?
You ain't never lied, but you know sometimes you gotta play a fool
So
to catch
yeah,
a fool.
you know what I'm saying? So
you ain't no
America
fool.
was created in 7. You know what I mean? You was royalty first.
Right.
So you need to understand you had a nationality or even a lineage.
Right.
And when you start claiming your royalty, the government can't infringe with this shit.
I heard there's some people that run around that can get locked up and get out because they not citizens. They like
So that's how I maneuver. Like I showed you, I got my own ID.
Yeah, tell us about that. Like, I be seeing a lot of shit on the internet. The people be getting out of.
So how they gonna get you? Y'all, all you gotta do is look at the police handbook. Look up the Chicago Police Handbook for foreign nationals or Orlando Police Handbook for foreign nationals. I studied the police handbook.
Okay.
So they have to treat you. As soon as you give them an ID with the
Right.
state,
Right.
you're property of them now.
No.
What do you need to clock in work? A ID card?
ID.
That's your work card. Now you work for the government. They own that. That's a contract. It's in all capitalized letters. Anything you sign with the government is a contract. Best believe it. They ain't never
Right.
did nothing for the people.
They're doing all contracts with people.
Tell me
fucking
when the
people
government
over.
ever did something for
Man,
the
shit,
people.
they gave
that
their
was good.
welfare. They gave their welfare.
Man, they got more money on the back end than you did. How much money do they give other countries for foreign aid? They should have been helping us. The fuck you mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You
Excuse my
You
language.
dropping it down. You good. We good.
said,
The streets unplugged.
You know what I'm saying?
You know we got to plug the
Excuse my
streets in.
Well, I'm just saying, look, hey, how they help Ukraine billions of motherfucking dollars. Pour that shit in the hood then.
Right.
They're not going to. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Black people are considered an enemy of the state.
Right.
This is the law. Trading with the enemy is what they call it. And if they're sending you 1,200, they probably got 120,000 per person.
This nigga's a genius.
That's how they move.
This nigga's a fucking genius. So I'm listen. If you watching this, there's no way that you should disconnect and leave here poor because you just dropped some science, gang.
So there is a Community Restoration Act. I
The
think it's
what?
called
What? The who?
Community Restoration Act.
Restoration.
So it's with every bank is supposed to be helping people in the community,
Right.
giving them at least $20,000. But y'all have to bring that up and have an idea when you go to the bank.
They supposed to give you at least $20,000.
At least 20,000. Like they
so
have
they
a
got to
rating.
give you some money.
And listen, what do you think banks are there to do? Ain't they supposed to give out money? They
Right.
don't make money. So they get paid off giving you money. So, but they don't tell the melanated communities. And then a lot of grants are out there for people that they don't tell you about. You want to go down to your local chamber of commerce.
Right. I like to say this, right? And I told somebody this. It can be me and 3 other people, right? We can have the same credit score, live different places. We can all go into the bank, get a $100 loan, and all of us pay different
Facts.
amounts. Why is that?
Now I think everything's AI. But but you want to sit down with people. You want to sit down with people and do it differently.
And do it
So
differently.
yeah, I'm not sure how the system works, but like I know if your address is in a higher income area.
There you go.
So here's
There you go.
So
Listen,
you want me?
you just download the information right now. That's
So-
exactly.
So look, I'm gonna
the
tell you what
reason.
I did. I'm still living in St. Louis when I'm getting
Right.
loans, right? But I would go to Zillow and get addresses.
Right.
And do change of
Right.
addresses.
Right.
Like I would go on Zillow and find multi-million-dollar estates.
Right, and what we just told y'all for real is a hack, and it's a hack that don't nobody tell y'all. Is you think it's just only the credit score, but it's actually your zip code where you live, nigga. Whether they want to give you the money
Yeah,
or
I
not.
forgot all about
A lot of
that.
people don't know that, right? And that's why we got to give it to you.
I can show you an ID right now. I don't live there at all.
Right,
Like,
and that's why I want to give it to them.
yeah.
Like I ran across that trouble, but I understood this when I was doing that which I was doing. I noticed that when I used this zip code, the money came.
Yeah,
When
I
I
bet
went
it
and
would.
used them ATMs in this zip code, that check cleared.
Right.
Right? It's like different zip codes allows you to get different monies. It's like the loophole up in that, right?
I need
So
you to
I'm
be
on.
my registered agent. I need this address.
Yeah, you think I'm playing? Like, I'm for real. Like a lot of people ain't know that they ain't catch on, but I caught on. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
His shit always
So
hitting.
like I'll show you off camera like the address that I
Right.
actually use on my ID, like rich, straight plush neighborhoods.
Right.
But yeah, I found all my shit on Zillow. Somebody moved into that house now. So I'll be sending them flowers and stuff when I need to get my checks. They make sure I get my shit.
Right. You
know what I'm
send them
saying?
flowers
I
and
send them
shit.
flowers, cakes, all types of shit to make sure I get my mail. Because I closed out some cases down there in Florida. Motherfuckers
Right.
tried to arrest me for some weed down there in Florida. And I ended up getting my medical card and shit.
Right.
And they sent me all my money back. I closed out the cases, but they
Right.
sent it to that address.
Right.
And I was like,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But he sent that shit to me. So
Right,
yeah.
that's a straight lick. That happened one time. I swear to God, when I'm in my YouTube account, I was it's crazy. I did the same thing. I did P.O. box or some kind of crazy shit with an address for attached with the mail address, and they sent my YouTube pin there to get paid. I'm like, God damn.
So here's another hack for everybody if y'all don't want to use a Zillow. There's something called ipostal1.com.
There we
and
go.
they give you virtual addresses. And you can even use they'll give you like for residential houses
Right.
too.
But what you speaking is hacks that a lot of people will consider like they didn't have the information the whole time they did.
Well, I mean, if anything dealing with the government, you don't want to give your personal address anyways. You have a right to privacy in America.
Right. Let me ask you a question. A lot of people is running around, and I don't per se do, but a lot of people run around talking, oh, I got me a CPN. I use the CPN. So explain to my viewers, is it harm with the CPN? Is the CPN safe? What the fuck is the CPN?
I'm going to give you my personal experience with them.
Right.
You know, I'm not licensed to train taxes, but do this for educational, informational purposes only. Because they do say it's bad, so teach his own. But I got people that use it, and I've helped people use it, and I've helped people make them.
Right.
You know, you just can't give it to a government agency.
Right.
But you can give it to credit companies.
You can give it to
Yeah.
It's like
You
credit
can-
company, your
I
biggest
would
op.
definitely make a new ID just for that number though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Bro, it's like your credit card company. You be on their ass. Like,
yeah.
You
I
like
wish
on the bill collector ass.
So, you know what I mean? I wish the fuck they would. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, because listen, as soon as they start fucking with me and send attorneys, I want to see their contract.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
going in on an attorney. Attorney does not have a license to practice law. They have bar cards.
Right.
You have never seen a license to practice law, right?
No.
They have bar cards. That's a membership to a fraternity.
Come on, gang. Stop
Come
playing
on,
with me.
man.
Man, where you get all this information
This
from?
the
nigga?
downloads, man.
Right, you
but
going
this with the
crazy.
Moors, man. I started learning this stuff with Moors.
Right. The Moore Science Temple, a lot of people don't know the Moore Science Temple. It was one in St. Louis, right? And they know.
Jerry Lewis
Jerry
Bay.
Lewis Bay.
Jerry Lewis Bay,
Yeah.
man.
He locked up right now doing
Yeah,
life.
shout out
You know,
to Jerry Lewis.
I was real close friends with his nephew, bro. And I was in jail
Damn.
with Michael Williams Bay.
Wow. I know
Ill.
both of them.
Yeah,
names,
I think it's Bay or Ill, whichever one. But he had life. We was in Greenville together.
I was in Greenville. You was in Greenville?
Yeah, I
you was in the
Greenville.
feds,
Yeah, I was in
nigga?
the feds in Greenville
Me
with
too.
him. Yeah, I was down in Greenville
Oh,
with him.
4-4, nigga.
Yeah,
but that's why
044.
I was a Moor at.
Right, yeah, I was down there. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I was down there with him. We worked in a Unicorn together.
Yeah, I know.
Me and him.
That's
That's why I'm
crazy.
gonna work Unicorn together. And so I sit with all the time. One thing I noticed about like Mike, he was like, he left the Moore Science. He be like, man, I'm gonna do it by myself, but he just didn't want to be like the sheik and be
Right.
nothing like that. You ever reach that type of position? You ever like the sheik and anything like that? Or
I
held
mean,
any
I'm
position
not gonna
inside
get
the
too
branch?
deep, but shit, I got high rank for sure. But I help put temples together. But I do more than just help the Moors. You know what I mean? I help personal tribes, even like the people who own the palms. There's a
Right.
whole tribe. I sat down and helped them with the IRS and a lot of different things.
Right.
But
So-
they're a public tribe though.
Right. You said something about taxes earlier, right? So a lot of people, tax time is coming up. Do you got a service to where you file taxes to help people get some of this money? Because I'm gonna come to you. if you do.
No. But I got people, but I can help you directly with the tax credits and show you
Right.
what to do.
Right.
I do have a PTIN, which is a personal tax identification number.
Right.
And if y'all can Google this, the highest status in the IRS in the system, because you know everything leads to the IRS.
Right.
Is called an enrolled agent. And they're up there with attorneys and CPAs, and anybody can become an enrolled agent, and they can represent you in court.
Right. That's crazy.
You don't need no special schooling or nothing. You just take a few classes with the IRS.
That's crazy as
Yeah,
hell, man.
yeah.
So you going crazy, man. You getting, what is the first thing, I just want to know, I think everybody want to know this. What's the first thing you bought when you realized you was rich and shit? What was your biggest addictions and shit?
My first addiction was y'all be keeping it real. So
Yeah, we got to.
So a lot of celebrity females, they're just hoes.
Stop playing with me.
So I was paying for
To fuck celebrities?
Yeah, and then once we fucking shit and become cool, they see I'm consistent. I have them link me with people.
Right. So hold
I
up.
get their secrets and everything.
Hold up, man. Hold up. I'm tripping. So celebrities be prostitutes?
Most of them, they can get in $1, bro.
Right, so how much
They
was
trying
the
to, you know, some of these people are just working to be famous, ain't even getting no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got you.
So how much do celebrity pussy cost?
Shit cheap. You can get some hair for $400-500. She gonna stay the night.
400 to 500 say
$400-500. She gonna stay the night.
Celebrities.
Yeah. Celebrities.
Stop playing with
Celebrity
me.
females for real.
That's crazy as hell. So that kind of shit kind of like blow your mind. It's kind of blowing
Some
my
of them
mind.
have you sign an NDA though.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta sign an NDA.
Some of 'em, yeah.
Stop playing with me. Because you a celebrity, you famous.
I don't
you,
give a fuck about none of that shit though.
right. You getting your shit. So do you ever go through any scrutiny? Like I noticed you go and you do seminars. You do a lot of shit. And now people are different cultures. Like for having the grills and having all that shit.
No, but I went back home this summer.
Right.
In Missouri, I don't know if you heard of, you know where Columbia, Missouri is?
Yeah,
You
I
ever
know
heard of
Missouri.
Mexico, Missouri?
I know, I
Oh,
always
so I
down
was
Mexico,
out there,
Missouri.
Mexico, Missouri. It's my people.
Right.
They try to rob me, bro.
Stop playing with me. What
I
happened?
swear to
Gotta
God,
break
they
us-
pistol with me and shit. It was two of them. I got away.
They pistol whip? How
Yeah.
did
It was
that
two.
happen?
It was this bitch I was fucking with.
So she is portable. They know you from the internet. They know you got the
No,
millions.
one nigga I knew, my mama, he stayed at my house before, growing up and shit.
Stop playing with me.
Nah, no cap.
And
no
he just
cap.
popped out of like.
Nigga, I had 30 bands on me. They was trying to get it. Like, I left the whole bag and everything. They didn't even get the shit.
They didn't even get
They
it.
didn't even get it.
How
Nigga,
they know
they fucked me up a little bit though.
You weren't coming off the 30.
Nigga,
huh?
I wasn't coming off that fuck. Nah, nigga, fuck you niggas.
Yeah, you had it with you.
Ain't my fault, nigga.
Right. They
I
pulled.
move a little bit different now. I don't even hardly go back home. That's a small ass town too, bro.
30 grand with your
Yeah.
small ass town trying to rob you.
Try to get
How
me,
the
bro.
fuck do that work?
Crazy.
That's crazy. This your family. Just with your
One of them was my cousins, y'all.
one. Damn, one of them was your
Yup,
cousin?
yup.
Right. So how your relationship with your family now after that happened?
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with my dad. My mom just passed last year. But you know what I mean? I don't fuck with them. They ain't, you know how our cities are.
I know
man.
how it go.
It's drugs is taking over. So
Right.
that's
Yeah.
basically what it was.
So it's a lot of shit. They see you on the internet, they
Yeah,
see you
yeah,
getting
yup,
money,
yup,
and they
yup.
like, boom, you can't even go back home.
Can't even go back home.
Right. They gonna try to take everything from you.
Right.
That's
It took me a
crazy.
minute. I had to like really. My children's mom, I got 2 kids in St. Louis.
Right.
You know how long it took me to get her to move out the hood when I started making it? Like, come on, man. I'm not gonna keep coming visit my kids here.
Right. You got to go.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I got her in Belleville now.
Right,
so.
you gotta go,
Yeah.
and that's what I be thinking. Like, it's been a while since I've been to St.
But
Louis.
she learned this stuff now too, though. She got a crib now, car.
Right.
Doing her thing.
So you is able to teach the method. Now, you said you got a little gang or squad. You rich? Are you getting people rich in real time?
Yes.
Okay.
Like literally. So I got my own school, my private
Right.
platform, and then if you drop a big bag, I'm gonna make sure you learn this shit.
Right.
Whatever you need, man. So, but one of my right hand mans, hopefully he'll be out here next week. He been getting a big bag, man.
Right.
Like he learned the game just like me, man.
Right. So you giving the game? It's like a school. You
Yeah,
go
I
to.
used to
Explain
give
it to
this.
my
So
viewers.
DonKilam.com is free. You can start learning how I even started learning this shit.
Right.
But anything you do, you can. So I just helped somebody get 10,000 through something called arbitration.
Right.
He sued Verizon. Like, nigga, that's a contract. You was really supposed to pay him, but he when they came across his credit report, they affected his life. He couldn't go get a house. He couldn't go get cars. It was affecting his employment. Some jobs check your credit score, so he could prove that it caused harm in his life.
You got him money?
10 bands.
Stop playing with
Man, I'll
me.
show it to you right
Man,
now.
stop playing with me like this. You ain't never capped. You should tell the truth. I'm already seeing the money, gang. I'm looking there at you, gang. You got the nice manicure right there. Everything diamond
that's
looking
it. Gotta
good.
stay looking good,
No,
man.
you ain't playing. I can tell you ain't playing. That's crazy though. So you didn't went through a lot. You didn't gave them a money hack, right?
Money hack. There's plenty of money hacks though. You
Give us
just got-
another one then.
One
more.
So look, I don't want everybody messing in, but so like I do disputes too on my cards too, so that's what I hack too.
Yeah.
But I keep tax exemptions. I don't do taxes. I keep
Right.
the card on me.
Right.
But make your name a business. If you got a court case, there was no victim, you can go get paid off of that. I don't care if it's a SIBO ticket, a speeding ticket, especially a driving case, because driving. You can get in trouble for driving but not traveling. They cannot hamper you from traveling.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I heard that before. I heard person get pulled over and say you're driving. So I'm not driving. I'm traveling. I don't need license to travel.
Right, facts.
So, what's mean facts? I don't understand that shit. Is facts.
So driving is a commercial term. So that's why you really shouldn't even register your car. Do the Amish have license?
No.
But they be out here so-called driving?
Right.
They ain't got no license. They can't go to jail for that.
So how they not driving? They just traveling.
They're just traveling.
So if I'm going from state to state,
Because they're saying you're in commerce, because you're at work when you're using that ID. Now, if you're a cab driver, truck driver, you're really driving.
so let me ask you a question. So if I'm traveling from here to say St. Louis, and I'm in the middle of that, and they pull me over and say for my driver's license, I can tell them I don't need a driver's license. I'm traveling.
Yeah, there's certain ways you got to do it. One reserve your rights first, but make sure you're cool with them, because some cops do be tripping.
Right.
You know what I mean? But regardless, if you get locked up for it, that's a check.
Right. Have you ever told me you was traveling and it worked?
Yeah, it always worked for me, because I don't know, I'm just in tune, man.
You gonna pull out the show? Oh,
I already know what to
you
say.
got all your facts. You got all your shit.
Yeah, I already
together.
know what to say. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Listen, for my people watching this, they want to know how to get in contact with you, how to find you. Listen, I'm gonna fuck around and join your shit. I'm gonna fuck around and join, but I'm keeping it real.
No doubt, but just hit me on the Instagram, DonKilam_legacy, DonKilam
you answer the-
underscore
you answer-
legacy,
you answer the DM?
LEGACY. What was that?
You answer the DM?
No, I don't respond to the DMs. You're gonna have to join the school, then book a consultation. I don't even talk to people for real.
You don't talk to people. How that
No,
work?
they gotta book that shit.
How that
I
work?
make them book me.
You don't even talk to people. How that work?
I make them book me. Ain't no customer service. It's just me. Y'all gotta book me.
Ain't no.
You want to talk to me that bad? You gonna pay for one.
Right. Listen, I'm saying this.
So
like,
listen, there's enough game in my school. The school $50 a month. There's enough game in the school to learn how to get a bag. Y'all right now, y'all can go on helloskip.com. sign up for free, and sign up for grants. Now, if you got a little money, you can go to Fiverr.com, and people will fill out grants for you. Start learning how to get grant money, too.
Right.
Every rich family, listen, your name's the business. Look up Warren Buffett's wife's name, Susan Thompson Buffett. He still lives off the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation. So your name is the business. This is how we hand down our lineages in our future, preserve our family trees. You have to do it through businesses.
Right. Preserve the name.
Yup.
Man,
You create a
a
family library, you can hand it down tax-free.
They're like what the
You
Trump
don't have
did?
it, that's when they come and get your shit. Now, you don't see photo albums and stuff no more.
You don't.
The government got rid of that shit. They don't want you to know who you are.
Man, hey man, listen, you just dropped some shit. And I think, listen, if you watch this episode, I just need you and thank you. He ain't lied.
I got a child support check in there. I got somebody
Yeah,
back there
you
paying
ain't-
child support. I got them back 25 bands.
You not playing.
Child support's illegal too.
You not playing.
Make your name a business.
Right. You keep saying that. He said it
Yeah.
over and over again. Listen, if you're watching this, I need you to make your name a goddamn
So look,
fucking business.
Let me break down the nationality thing.
Break it down.
Because it does deal with commerce.
Break it down.
So if you're from Texas, you would be a Texan. Because your state is really the country. Because when you say Africa, we shouldn't claim African American. Those are two continents.
Right.
If people are from Kenya, they're Kenyan.
Right.
Sierra Leone is Sierra Leonean. So over here, you're from Hawaii, you're Hawaiian. Your state can be your nationality.
Right.
But a citizen, when you say you're a U.S. citizen, that makes you U.S. property. So look up, you can Google this. United States citizen means United States business.
That's crazy.
You
Listen.
Google that, it's going to pop up.
Listen.
That's the whole federal code.
Listen, thank you for the donations. I see them. Read off my donations so I can talk to my people. They loving us. I see them. Go up there. I see the green one there. What's that green one right there? Say with all that love there. Yeah, the girl with the vlog. Love you, girl with the vlog. Fuck out
appreciate
my
you.
mama.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. We dropping jewels today. Listen, if you're watching this, and listen, if you believe in like the Christmas of this, I told you in the beginning, this is the best gift you can possibly have. Rewatch it, rewind it, and understand. I'm gonna repeat this one more time because I don't think y'all got it. He started with $400.
$400.
Listen, he took 4 accounts, right? He transferred money between 4 accounts. He made income statements between all accounts, and he took that income and went and got more income and made $3.5 million in a year, right? He also said this, turn your name into a business because a business is how you build. Right? And he also told you this, if you go to court, if you have any kind of ticket, anything like that, he can get you money for your troubles, right? He also, listen, he said a whole lot of shit. No, I'm keeping it real,
This is
man. You
facts,
said
though.
so much shit that made a whole lot of sense, man. So listen, I'm going to say this for everybody watching this. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to have a whole house full of slaves. Yeah, that's a slave song if ain't nobody know. Right? Listen, that's a slave
That's
song,
deep.
and that shit come from the slaves, and that was for the slaves. I want everybody to know this, right? So if you're celebrating, listen, I'm gonna say this. If you're celebrating this holiday, I know a lot of times people celebrating and you're gonna use the kids for excuses, and you're gonna use all this stuff for excuses, but I'm gonna tell you this. Our nervous system has been damaged, right? And the best way to heal is to walk away from what's causing you the pain.
Facts.
A lot of times we don't understand what's causing us the pain because we running around thinking and we trying to feel. But I'm gonna tell everybody watching this, Christmas don't make you smile. Nothing have never made you smile outside of your own mind. Because every time you smile, every time you was happy, your mind told that emotion to happen. Right? So you gotta understand this, right? Listen, I'm not trying to fuck up everybody Christmas. I'm trying to fuck up everybody Christmas. Nigga, fuck your Christmas.
I got another slave song about our people.
Let's sing it. I love
You
singing
ready
slave songs
for
with
it?
my people.
Humpty Dumpty. Think about it.
Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men come put Humpty Dumpty back together again. It's about the melanated kingdom,
Oh
man.
my God.
Makes sense?
Oh my God. Yeah, everything you say makes sense. I'm think you're a genius.
I appreciate that.
No,
man.
you're a genius for real, gang, and you just inspired me, and you inspired me from the beginning. I told you before, like when I was doing what I was doing, I was watching you, and like one thing about me, I had a lot of information, and I knew I was funny too. I'd rather be funny than get my information, because I'm like, damn, I won't be accepted once I get my information. looking at you and looking at what you do, that kind of like, I'm like, damn, if this nigga can get accepted. And I'm watching the seminars.
You see, I crack jokes and shit
yeah,
too.
I'm watching the seminars. I'm watching you what you do. I'm like, damn, this nigga doing it. Why the fuck can't I? Right.
What's
So
up.
it just gives us like a lot of hope because we can be ourselves in different environments. Right. Because I always thought I had to change and be different to be who I am now. But now I'm the same nigga and it's all good.
See, when I first did this, when I started learning this stuff, I went to Feds for counterfeit money. And that's what led me to Greenville.
Right.
I'm walked down my supervised release, and they tried to send me back for THC, dirties. And I started doing the so-called sovereign spill, and they sent me on a psychiatric evaluation.
Right.
Went to FCI, Fort Worth, Texas.
Right.
And when I proved I wasn't crazy, everything stood on the record, and they let me go. I ain't fuck with them since.
Right. And that's smooth, man. I like the way you dropped a lot of shit right now. I mean, they gonna have to watch this a whole lot of times to get it.
Facts.
But they gonna get it, man. So before we get out of here, you gotta tell them one more time because they so dumb, they so stupid.
You crazy.
Tell them how to fucking find you, gang. Listen, y'all better go do it now.
Just holler at me on the Instagram. Y'all can click the link in the bio.
Right, yeah.
Don Kilam _legacy. DONKILAM _LEGACY.
Yeah, and it's been another episode of Streets Unplugged. You know we got to plug Streets in because Streets ain't been plugged in a while. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me. And we live Saturday again. We live 2 times a week. So y'all know. Y'all watching this, we live on Saturday and we live on the day. What's today? Wednesday. We live on Wednesday and Saturday. Y'all catch me here live. And if you like, sometimes I dance and sing for you. But this has been the Don of the money, nigga, the millionaire, nigga.
Shout out to my boy Fresco Kane, too, in St. Louis.
Fuck out mama on GDP Vice Lord.
Let's go.
And don't say I don't love y'all. I ain't give y'all shit. I just gave y'all a way to make some money, broke ass.
Let's go.
Yeah.